we one bliss. Someone flips me a bad body. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strong, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
It's another one.
It's another one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. This is iBoxing Hub. I go by the name of BNG. Feature yours truly, Troy. What's good?
Cuz, I'm good. Let's just do this, man. You know, we've kept the fans waiting. Let's go live. Let's do this, man. So, cuz, I know I usually ask how's the week been, but look, we've had a lot that's happened. It's obviously this is our conversation where we go live and we, you know, get to interact with the boxing world, man. But as long as you're cool, what I wanted to ask you first, cuz, Francis Ngannou, Fury, man. I can't lie to you. I'm upset.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm upset is because Usyk, you know, he wanted the heavyweight madness. You see, Tony Ellis knows. We've got a special episode for you, Tony, coming up, man. Heavyweight madness is going to be a madness. But the reason why I'm upset is because you have an honest warrior in Usyk. You know, he's a former undisputed champion, and he just wants to be undisputed as well, man. And look, the man that's holding the last belt, he's holding up the division, man. So what do you expect him to do? He's fighting his mandatory. But Fury, what's Fury doing? Exhibition. What does that mean? Because we've been talking about legacy over money. I just want you to fly and to let the viewers know that even Palamos is saying boo that. Like,
well, Frank Warren, he was on Talk Show yesterday. Apparently, it's not an exhibition fight. It's an actual legitimate crossover fight. I'm not too sure about the rules. I don't know if Ngannou can kick. I think it might just be simply boxing. My understanding is that Fury hasn't got a mandatory. No one to challenge him for his title. Secondly, I think he's getting paid serious money, way more money than what they were offering to fight Usyk. And thirdly, he's just ruined the division. it's crazy because it's just like, apparently Ngannou is the hardest puncher. So will Ngannou shock the world and beat Fury? I mean, if he does, what does that mean? Would it affect Fury's record, boxing record, or what happens? Because I think they're trying to do like a Floyd Mayweather and Conor Ben. No, sorry, not Conor Ben. Conor McGregor. But at that time, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Floyd didn't hold any titles then. He vacated all these belts, right?
he already retired.
Anyway, but my point is, it's just that these fights, I don't know, like Frank Warren is saying that nobody went to fight Fury, but let's be real, there's a lot of people who want to fight Fury, but it's just, unfortunately, I don't know. I think he's getting paid serious money, hence why he's chosen to fight Ngannou. I think Ngannou was the fight. I think that was the fight from the get-go. Remember when he fought Dylan and Ngannou came into the ring? I think they was negotiating from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree. When you put it down like that, you're right. But yeah, go on, carry on, cuz, man. Carry on.
And not even that, it's just like, is Fury, is he still with Top Rank? I don't know.
Yeah, right. This is the last fight.
So this fight with Ngannou is so this is the last fight.
It's Frank Warren's last fight with Fury.
This is it when he makes his serious money then, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, like, look, what he's done, to be fair, I get it, it's money, I understand, but it's ridiculous. I mean, look, come on. We've said it so many times, it's been over 20-something years. No wonder why people can't take heavyweight serious. I mean, look, I don't know what to say. I'm literally lost for words because it's just like, he says he'll fight any man twice on a Sunday. They're all bums. But come on, you're fighting a UFC, a dude who has lack of boxing experience. They're talking about this is a game changer. Can somebody please explain to me how is this a game changer? It's been done before. Floyd done it with Conor McGregor. Like, I don't, please make it make sense. Not even that. Remember when Floyd fought McGregor got paid 100 million. Floyd got paid 300 million. Fury ain't getting nothing near that. Let's be real. Come on. So yeah, I don't know.
I agree with you completely. And look, Palamos is even saying, sorry, Al Heyman boom, let's put it back up. WBC should hold up their hands in shame for endorsing it. Palamos, I agree with you, brother. It's a madness, man. Honestly, the heavyweight is a madness, and like we said, we've got a madness episode coming up. Trust me, man. But obviously, Al Heyman of iBoxing Hub is obviously saying McGregor was in his peak then too. And remember as well, let me throw this in as well. Mayweather retired at that point when he took the exhibition. It wasn't during his boxing career. He was retired, right?
Oh,
He was
yes.
So no one can't really talk to Mayweather like that. Not really. But hey, look, Fury's taking the fight, and look, I hope Ngannou causes an upset, man. Honestly, man, I want to see something special. But even though it wouldn't matter, it doesn't matter. Remember, it's not going to affect his boxing record. Nothing. He's still going to be WBC champion. You know what I mean? Everything's still happening. So, you know what I mean? But big up Bukayo Saka. He's obviously saying the people wanted that fight, unlike this one. Look, we wanted the undisputed fight. We wanted Usyk versus Fury. We wanted to see, you know, the magicians, let's say, in the ring, you know, battle for undisputed, because that's what Crawford and Spence are doing. They're the best in the division. They're, you know, fighting for undisputed. Why couldn't the heavyweights follow that, man? But it's another subject for another day, because you already know.
Do you know what? I don't know. It's I already know the undercard's going to be crap. I am shocked in a way. I am shocked because, like, our Fury or Usyk, one of them could have become undisputed and just call it a day. Do you know what I mean? And then vacate the belts, make it more fun. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, because I don't know what to say. I genuinely I don't. When the thing is, you know, the joke is, it got announced, I believe, yesterday, but everyone already knew anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to know, what's the game changer? The only game changer I can see is if it's boxing / UFC rules. That's when I can be like, oh, okay, this is different. But I'll tune in to watch it, but it's just, I don't know. So okay, if Ngannou beats him, then what? Is he gonna turn to a professional boxer? Is he then gonna rematch and challenge him for his WBC?
Yep, and they hold up the division. Do you see what I mean? Like, this is why, like, look, you got to respect a man for, you know, making his money. And I think what he's also doing is he's blessing Ngannou, and he's also blessing Frank Warren last fight. So yeah, I get it from that point of view, but he's obviously chosen money over legacy in this situation, which is, look, it's fair dues, man. But as fans, I wanted to see the undisputed. The same year we're seeing undisputed for the welterweights. We're seeing, like, the top fights. Like, this year for boxing has been back to back to back to back. But the heavyweights, they're slowing down the train. Do you know what I mean? So obviously Saka's saying here, Tyson has seen the money. Tommy has made it without fighting a real boxer and wants to do the same. Look, that's what's happening right now. So if Tommy was smart, I would fight in the undercard for this, you know, just get sharp, because look, Jake Paul's there, KSI is there, and I think those are fights that he can't take lightly, because them two, they're serious. Even though they're YouTubers, they're not, you know, pro boxers, but we saw that Jake, you know, caused some problems at the end when he knocked down Fury's, man. So I'm just saying, let's not underestimate these lot. And look, our Heyman of iBoxing Hub is obviously saying Tommy Fury isn't. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it makes sense, man. It makes sense.
I honestly, I don't know, but let's move on to something serious.
We're talking about title defense in Poland.
Yeah, do you know what? I think the pay-per-view apparently is cheap.
Yeah.
Is it $11 or something like that?
TNT Sports, man.
Do you know one thing I like about Usyk's team? Yeah, I must say, they're not greedy.
Yep.
Like they love to give the fans, you know, a show. They love to, you know, they're fair. I mean, I look, when he fought AJ, I think in his country, it was free. Obviously, with everything that's going on, but it's just nice, just, you know. But Daniel Dubois, is he ready for Usyk? I believe so. I believe he's ready. You know, he's 100% ready. Is he gonna get the job done? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know, because if Daniel beats Usyk, I'm assuming there's a rematch clause, right?
I doubt it. I don't think Usyk moves like that. Honestly, I don't think Usyk moves like that. I think Usyk wanted the undisputed fight, but unfortunately it didn't happen, man. So the way we got to see it is he's giving back to the Polish, community. Apparently they've had, a lot of Ukrainians that's been in Poland even before the war. So this is like a homecoming for Usyk, man. So you saw how the press conference was. The fans were with Usyk. I'm excited for this fight, man. I'm more excited for this fight than Ngannou Fury, man. Like, honestly, cuz I know we've moved on from the subject, but I'm gonna be very reluctant to watch it. If it's gonna be available, I'll watch it, but it could be just a highlights thing for me, man, because um disappointing, man, because I actually wanted to see Undisputed for the heavyweight division, man. But
look, the thing where I'm confused, right? John Fury has made it clear. He said Usyk will not be fighting Fury will not be fighting Usyk. So am I right in saying that fight will never happen? So the only way Fury will fight Usyk is if they demand for more money, or if Triple D beats Usyk and then fights Fury. But then logically, financially, it doesn't make sense. Deep it, right? Just think about it. Usyk is signed to Skill Set Challenge. And now him fighting Fury in Saudi, that's serious money, right? I mean, I don't know how much. Let's just say 20 to 30 million. Now, Fury fighting Daniel Dubois in Wembley Arena, whatnot, it's not going to do 20 million. Probably make 10 million or even 12. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And even that, in terms of pay-per-view buyers, I don't think it'll do that much. No disrespect to them. I don't get what I know Fury's a big star, whatnot, but I'm thinking that the whole world, because think about it, right? Fury has never lost. Usyk has never lost. Fury has unified the division. Yeah. Usyk also unified the division. Usyk also unified the cruiserweight division. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're both good. They're both in their prime. So, and them two fighting makes sense. Do you know what I mean? It would do, in terms of pay-per-view, it could do decent numbers, but the fight overall, we want to see an undisputed heavyweight champion. But Fury fighting Daniel Dubois, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, but I can't see it generating so much. But then again, him fighting Triple D, they won't be making that much money.
It's one of them ones, cuz honestly, it's one of them ones where
this is why. So it's kind of there. A part of me, I still wish that AJ was champion because the fights would have happened. It would have happened. Let's just say if AJ was WBC champion, let's just say, for argument's sake, he would have challenged Usyk. He would have done it.
Yeah, definitely.
I believe even now, if AJ had another opportunity to fight Usyk, he'll take it.
Yeah, 100%.
I think he'll take it.
100%. That's one thing I respect about AJ. Look, we've got to put respect in his name. I know it gets a lot of it's crazy. I've been now and then you see the clips of what people are saying and blah blah blah. He gets too much bad press, man. What's wrong with boxing? Perfecting your craft. You're with a new coach, man. So sometimes it's not always about, maybe because we got what's the word? When you get given something too much at the beginning, we used to knockouts. You had this, you step up in levels. What you'll find, and we know from watching boxing, live at the events and also the shows, is that the higher the levels, the less likely for a knockout, unless it's something special. Do you know what I mean? Or stoppage.
No, you're right. I mean, just watching, AJ and Dylan's press conference, I was just watching the body language. Something tells me, right, like I said before, or I've changed my mind. Somebody has to get knocked out, or I can actually see a guy into distance and it being a draw. Because Dylan said something. He said, look, don't be fooled. He said, regardless the outcome, let's just say, okay, AJ beats Dylan. So let's say if Dylan beats AJ is still fighting Wilder.
Oh, yeah.
It's still happening. So it's just, I don't know that fight, and not even that. That fight sold out in one. It sold out yesterday. No, was it? No, not yesterday. Yeah, no, it was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
day
sold
of
out.
the press conference sold out.
Sold out. It sold out. You know, it just
Business.
shows you he needs. It just shows you that, you know, there's they're both credible. They're both. I wouldn't say they're in their prime, but you know.
I loved it, honestly, cuz because it got promoted history of violence. You know, first one it was bad intentions. Now it's history and violence. Like, cuz like we're gonna all watch this, man. We're gonna all watch this fight. It
Oh,
may not be a proper, you know, but yeah, go
I
on.
believe it'll be scrappers, but I don't know how true this is, but Derek Chisora said Wilder will be attending the event.
Swear.
I don't think he will be, because at the moment Wilder's in talks to fight Andy
Ruiz.
Ruiz. I think Ruiz is his main focus at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if well, I'm assuming that fight happens in September
Wait,
if
you know
they've done
what?
the deal and negotiating.
I hope, you know what? I hope something special happens. But look, you obviously said it. I think Ruiz is the focus right now. And if he gets that fight, you gotta give respect to Ruiz, Wilder, White, and Joshua, because they're keeping the division, they're keeping it sweet at the minute. They're, even though we're not getting the undisputed, but they're still getting it on. So respect, man. Yeah, respect.
What's his name? George Joyce and Zhang. How do you see that one going? Repeat or revenge?
Ooh, I'm not even gonna lie, cuz I reckon it's gonna be. It's tough, but I
Let
just
me ask
see
you people.
Zhang.
George Joyce, repeat or revenge?
Ooh, let's have it. Who's repeat or revenge? Who's winning it? Is it
George
gonna
Joyce,
be Big
repeat.
Bang Zhang, or is it gonna be Joyce, the Juggernaut, or Bakaya Saka's obviously gone with Big Bang Zhang?
So I'm going with revenge. Reason why I'm going with revenge, I just feel that somebody made a valid point. I'm not too sure who it was. No, it was Derek Shaw. He said Zhang after is it after 6th round, he gets tired. He gasses up. He's too big. I think
Yeah,
Joyce. I think Joyce might knock him out.
it's possible.
I think yeah. I'm going for revenge.
No,
I
it's a
honestly
good
think,
show.
I think Joyce, obviously, you know, he struggled with southpaw, but I think going into this rematch, he's gonna have to change a lot of things. Work on his defense, work on his
Revenge.
leg. Yeah,
Tony Ellis is agreeing.
yeah. I reckon revenge. Honestly, I reckon yeah. Either Joyce wins on points, or he knocks out Zhang, mid to late round.
That's a good shot. You know what, cuz? Joyce just needs to do one thing. I just think that his camp after the fight should have been just southpaws. Train only with southpaws.
Yeah,
Just
but
get
the thing is,
get used to dealing with southpaws, because in the ring, the way Zhang was catching him with the backhand, so they say, he wasn't used to those kind of shots, and he looked very uncomfortable fighting the southpaw. So I think getting him comfortable fighting southpaws, finding the angles and landing them big shots, which we know he has, the juggernaut, he could do a job. I agree.
Joe Joyce going into this fight, I don't think he's going to put on weight. I also, just to go back to what you're saying about in camp training with southpaw, sparring with southpaw, I think one of the problems is I don't think it's obviously sparring with southpaw is all good, yeah, but I think with boxers overall, they need to be challenging southpaw, because that's the only way you get better. Because remember, fighting in a real fight and spar is two different things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
they need. I think they need to. Yeah, that's the only way. I mean, look at when AJ fought Usyk the first time compared to the second time. He made adjustment, but the first time Usyk made it look silly. And I think in this fight, I think Joe Joyce needs to be. I think What weight is he at the moment? Is he 17 stones? Or is he 18?
Not too sure, man. We'll see
I
on the
think,
way. He might come
yeah,
in heavy.
I think the last fight, did he go in heavy or did he go in light?
It's just standard, really,
Because
man.
even though Joe Joyce, yeah, he's got stamina. He's got stamina. But I think Zhang, I believe, well, you know, if it goes to plans, around 6 rounds, six round, I think Zhang is going to start gassing out because I think Zhang wants to make a statement because Zhang wants Tyson Fury. Do you know what I mean? So already he's overlooking Joe Joyce, thinking, "Oh, I'm going to do it again, and I want Fury."
No, definitely. Look, Palamos is obviously saying so. When Joe puts on weight, that will slow him down, and obviously Zhang is a southpaw. Look, this is what comes to my point, and it ties into what you're saying as well. I'm saying, and I agree with you completely, that fighters need to, challenge more southpaws in the ring. But the only problem is there's not really much out there. So when you do have the fights with the southpaws, for example, I'm saying in camp preparing for southpaw. For me, I'm just fighting southpaws, man. I'm just fighting them because we saw that Joe Joyce in the first fight, he was just getting hit with the shots, same shot, same shot, same shot. That's why Zhang could feel that, you know what, I need about under 7 rounds. You know, if I'm keeping catching him round by round with these shots, it's not going to take me 12 rounds. Obviously, for this fight, it's going to be completely different. Obviously, Joe Joyce is going to be motivated. He's had that experience. I think he's going to make the adjustments. So it's down to who can stop each other from doing what they need to do in the ring. And I think that's the winner, in my opinion. Because the Juggernaut could do it and Big Bang Zhang can do it, man. Both names. I'm loving it. The division is a madness, but we're getting treats, man. We're getting little appetizers. Look, here, Daniel Dubois, Usyk. Here, White and Joshua. Here, Zhang and Joyce rematch. Wilder versus Ruiz. Here, I know we're not got undisputed, but it's still
big.
Oh, and the other divisions. Let's not even get there, man. We're getting Spence and Crawford this month, so that's coming up.
I don't know how true this is because I saw on Conor Benn he on his snap he said good news. So I don't know what the good news is. I'm assuming is he might be on the clear because somebody said that he's going to potentially be fighting Eubank Jr. In September, I think, at Wembley Stadium. That's big. That if that happens, if he's clear what on the that is huge.
It's huge because look, we've had a conversation about this, off air, and look, I'll happily say it on there. For me, I just wanted both fighters to just focus on their careers respectfully. I just think that Eubank's got unfinished business. Conor Benn has unfinished business in the division. I think the fight's always going to be there, man. It's always going to be there, cuz, man. So if they want to cash out now, like, we're going to watch it. I'll enjoy it. Born rivals, that would be amazing. But I would want, Ben to have a few fights in the ring, sharp, gain that momentum. Eubanks had a few fights, gain that momentum. Maybe, Eubank become champion. And then, it could be Ben versus Eubank for the title. It could be much bigger than the cash out.
Not Ben. Eubank's 33. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long he wants to box for. Ben's 26. So financially, if it makes sense to both of them, life-changing opportunity, just take it because this opportunity might not come back again. Like, look, it was supposed to happen in October until obviously they found XYZ in his system. If he's in the clear, then that's good news. Then him and Eubank can do the fight, and after that, then he can, start challenging for, challenge the likes of Ennis or Crawford or Ugas or Spence or something. Do you know what I mean?
You see, Al Heyman. This is why Al Heyman, man. I love him, man. That he's obviously saying that Conor Benn threatens to give Josh Taylor the third beating on the spin. Look, I think that fight, Josh Taylor, Ben on his return, mate, Like, I think that would be a good fight because, Josh Taylor. It could be Josh Taylor or, you know, who's I was thinking? Oh, what's his name? You know what? There was a fighter that I was thinking about. I can't even remember his name, cuz, man. But honestly, if he comes back to fight a Josh Taylor, it would be a good fight. I don't know. What's your thoughts about that, cuz?
Well, it will be. No, it will be a good fight, but again, it comes down to money. Do you know what I mean? Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, he wants Eubank. He wants Eubank. Do you know what I mean? Because at first they were talking about Pacquiao, but well, that ain't happening.
Oh yeah, you know what? Big up Barry Lilly here, man. Obviously, big up, big up, big up. He's obviously saying if it wasn't for the damaged eye, Joyce would have won, which is a fair point.
Thank you.
No, it's a good point. It's a good point. He won't try anything different other than, you know, trying to avoid as much early damage from the straight down the pipe. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. He's obviously saying he'll circle a way to negate it. Cuz, look, Barry, big up to you. Some tremendous points there, brother. Cuz, what's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, no, do you know what? I agree with Barry. If it wasn't for Joe Joyce's eyes, I reckon Joe Joyce would have won. I reckon it would have went to distance, and Joe would have won that due to, I don't know, home advantage, or he would have won. He would have won it. But now he's taking an L. He knows how it feels like to lose. I feel that going into this rematch, he has to make an adjustment. You can't do the same thing because it's going to be silly. What's the point? Do you know what I mean? Look, Joe ain't getting any younger. He wants a world title shot. Do you know what I mean? He wants Fury or Usyk, you know. So he beats Zhang, then he's back, and you know he can then fight again. He can fight Usyk because also he'll be mandatory for, I think, is it WBO or IBF? One of them.
I believe it's the WBO because Dubois is the regular champion for the WBA. So WBO, it's credible. Okay. We'll get him back in the mix because remember Usyk's got the WBO, so he would be back in the mix. So, as like we said, the heavyweight madness in the division, we're seeing it unfold, but the truth will be revealed July 29th. I'm just going to throw that line out there because everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Just to change subject, if Dylan beats AJ's next opponent will be Herkovic. Herkovic is next in line for a world title shot. If AJ beats Herkovic, AJ gets that spot. Yeah. Or if AJ beats Dylan, AJ fights Wilder, but Dylan can then challenge Herkovic for that shot. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's lovely. It's lovely.
Big up, Barry. Big up. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for tuning into the show, you know, showing love from where you are. So big up to you. Because, you know, it's been a tremendous show. But, you know what, before we sort of wrap up, did you sort of see anything online that you thought, you know what, that post or that tweet, or look, I Boxing Hub's obviously saying big up from Australia, big up to you. Like showing love from Australia now, so big up. Cuz, did you see anything online that you thought, you know what, Cuz, actually, let me actually say as well, guys, if you're in the area, you're cool. TM14 Promotions obviously has their show, so guys, the Summer Showdown, do not miss it. I'm definitely gonna be there. I don't know what Cuz is saying, but yeah. It's going to be a big show, man. But what was you about to say, Cuz, man? You got to get that in.
Do you know what? My mind's gone blank. Nothing. I'm just excited. You know.
Boxing.
There's your favorite ladies fighting this weekend.
Who? I'm gonna.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Oh, but I'm in the boxing. But it's a late night one, isn't it? It's at her hometown. Late night with Baumgartner. I'm nice, man, for the night.
You think she's gonna do the job?
Yeah, she'll do the job. Man. I think she'll get her revenge. I think this girl beat her, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, she'll get a revenge, man. It's a good fight for her to have at her homecoming as well. Yep, that's the one where Joel Kodwa's gonna be there, Tunde's gonna be there. So look, it's gonna be vibes when you got, Tunde, the man are doing their thing, especially with, Yard, Lions in the camp, and then you got the fight is right with Spence. Oh, come on, man. Master knowledge always has the knowledge, man. But cuz, what you saying? What you saying?
Well, like I said, man. I don't know. Boxing's just electrifying at the moment, so I don't know.
Other than the heavy madness, of course, man. But boxing overall.
Chris Billum Smith made a comment saying that he's willing to fight any heavyweight. I'm confused. When is he going to fight Lawrence Okoli? I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm assuming there's a rematch, right?
Should be, yeah. If I was a Coley, like obviously East London man as well, like me, yeah, man. I think there must be something in the back end. I think maybe they just, got a little clip from what he's talking about.
Sorry, guys, that's it. Billy Joe Saunders. He says he's coming back. He believes he'll be a world champion again at a light heavyweight.
Oh, light heavyweight. Ooh.
Something tells me, because he's aging and he's been out of the ring for what? 3 years?
Yeah, he's been out since Canelo. Yeah.
I think he's struggling to make middleweight. I think
100%.
that.
100%.
I think he's struggling to make middleweight.
100%. 100%, cuz. I agree with you completely, because I actually remember him, talking about, his rival, Eubank Jr. He was obviously saying that Junior maybe is at that point 168 is a good division, man. Maybe 160 is a bit. So, cuz I think that's going to be a good weight for him, man. I was thinking maybe he fought Canelo at 168, right? So yeah, cuz I think that's good for him. He's had that time off to recover. He's fully healed and he's motivated. I think that'll be a good fight. Look, Barry's obviously, big up Barry from Australia, is obviously saying Kambosos will be back with a statement, gets a small belt, looks so sharp. Look, Kambosos Jr., Mr. Ferocious, what does he call himself again? Cuz, what does he call himself? The Emperor. The Emperor came and conquered the States, got the titles from the takeover, and then, got those, cuz. Look, we love Kambosos Jr., trust me.
That's it.
Great month.
Rowley and Ahara Davis. Purse bids 24th of this month. And I think I'm right in saying Ahara Davis, not Ahara, sorry, Rowley, is it a WBA belt? I think it's an actual world title. I don't think it's a regular. I think it's an actual title. Is it a fake belt? No.
He's a regular, cuz. He's a regular.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. He's a regular, cuz, man.
Oh.
He's definitely a regular, man. Yeah. You see how they try to con the public, man? He's definitely a regular, cuz. Because trust me, it would have been a bigger statement if it was, trust that the energy would be a lot different. Like, you got to, But look, Bukayo Saka, we got to get this point in. Bivol versus Billy Joe Saunders is very intriguing, or actually very intriguing. And look, Al Heyman of iBoxing Up's obviously saying Saunders versus Plant would be fire. I'm not gonna lie, cuz I think
do you know what? If Saunders can come back, at super middle, then him and Plant 100%. But if Saunders is talking about being world champion again at light heavyweight, then I want to see him and Bertobiev.
Yeah, straight in. Yeah.
Bertobiev.
Yeah.
I think Bivol will beat him.
No, I think if he's fighting Bertobiev,
I
think he outbox Bertobiev. If he's still the champion. I think if he's the champion against Callum Smith, but also Callum Smith versus Saunders, Woo.
Listen, it's mad. It's mad. But you're forgetting, you've also got Yard in the division. You've got Dan Aziz, Joshua Buatsi.
No.
Bruv,
I'm so sorry.
listen, it's gonna be a madness. It's gonna be a
It's gonna be a
madness.
madness. I'm so sorry to
Light heavyweight, I'm
Lions.
liking it. I'm liking that division.
I think Lions in the camp is finally gonna get his title, man. Lions in the camp, that energy, I think he's gonna eventually get him, man. But look, Boatsi, you know, Dan Aziz as well. Like, cause this is mad. But cause man, we obviously look Emperor, Ferocious, Cambosis. Look, three names for the big man. Like, big up to Barry, and obviously Bukayo Saka is saying Bivol and Berto BF would destroy worse than Canelo. Look, you're right. You're probably right.
We can't comment.
It's true. No, it's true. And obviously Barry's saying Saunders gets destroyed by Jay. Oh, at cruiserweight, not gonna make super middle. Look, Barry, big up. Love their involvement. Make sure you're involved in the next show on Sunday. But yeah, thank you for obviously showing some love from Australia. Because we've obviously done a bit extra. You know, we did a bit of overtime for the fans because we love them. But yeah, cuz what you saying? Look, same time on Sunday, 7:30. This is what we're doing. We're doing the boxing roundup, weekend roundup. We're obviously doing the midweek roundup. But guys, what you saying? Cuz I'm gonna give this over to you.
Literally, all I want to say, guys, is thank you for your support. You know, if there's a particular boxer you want to see on the channel, please let us know, you know, and we'll try our best to get the boxer and interview them and ask them any question that you want to ask them. Other than that, we're here every, you know, Wednesday 7:30, Sundays at 7:30. And yeah, you know, have a lovely, productive week. And we shall see
quick one, cuz, before you go. Before you go. Remember, Chantel Cameron, that's a promise that, you know, we need to get on the pod. So, guys, I haven't forgotten. Remember, she just, you know, beat Katie Taylor. So, look, we're going to get her eventually. So, guys, just wanted to make that promise to you guys. We're going to get her on and we're going to get some special guests. But like what my cousin's saying, if there's a specific boxer, comments, let us know or reach out to us on the socials. Barry's obviously saying that will be 4 a.m. Monday morning here. Oh, whoa. Look, if we can, we're going to do a few watch-alongs for you as well, man, if we can. So big up to you as well. Guys?
Yeah, just before we go, our ats on Instagram. So iBoxing Up, if you can just show them our ats, so then, you know, for the viewers, they could at us or message us if there's any questions they want to ask, you know, that we can present on the show. Just feel free. Leave.
Yeah,
Ahim, you there?
Yeah, he's there. He's Ahim will do his magic. So at BNG, so that's for you know, Mr. Sports Entertainment. And I'm waiting for the next one from our Heyman. Roll at yours truly, Trey. Yep, with a question mark. No question marks. Just it's yours truly, Trey. Nice and easy. But guys, look, if you've got any questions, just reach out to us. But other than that, just keep following iBoxing Hub for the latest shows, news, interviews. We've obviously got other guys on our channel. So big up Ra yesterday as well. And I believe it's Kenny, right? From you featured on the show. King Kenny. Big up KK. King Kenny. So, look, cuz,
Guys,
it's been lovely speaking to you.
Yeah, we shall see you on Sunday. Have a blessed one.